former minister and senior leader of the Congress party, D.K. Shivakumar ji. He has come on behalf of AICC to address certain very important issues, national issues, and also issues concerning Goa. So it's a matter of great pride for us that D.K. Shivakumar is over here. Along with him, our AICC spokesperson, Srimati Alka Lamba is here, former MLA. All of you are familiar with her because she's been to Goa many times. And she'll also say a few words. And I would like to also welcome our Honorable President, Goa PCC, our former Chief Minister, CLP leader, Shivakumar Kamanji, our AICC observer, Prakash Rathod, who has now yesterday been appointed as the Chief in the Karnataka Legislative Council, and our Mahila Congress President, Shantaram Nayak. Our AICC Secretary, Ivan D'Souza, is also here, and all the other senior leaders. I want to welcome all of you, and I want to welcome all the media friends. So before we start, before Shivakumar ji speaks, I would request Alka ji to say a few words, and then Shivakumar ji will address the press conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. आज हम लोग यहाँ पर AICC ऑल इंडिया कांग्रेस कमेटी कम्युनिकेशन डिपार्टमेंट की तरफ से एक 8 पन्नों का 8 पेजेस का बुक रिलीज करेंगे, जो ये साबित करेगा कि किस तरीके से भाजपा की सरकार ने सेना के हितों पर चोट की है, किस तरह से हमारी तीनों सेनाएं हो, पूर्व हमारे रिटायर्ड सेना के अधिकारी हो, उनके जो हक और अधिकारों को किस तरह से छीना है, उसको लेकर शौर्य के नाम पर वोट, सेना के हितों पर चोट, ये कांग्रेस होने नहीं देगी। आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी गोवा के चुनावों में आएंगे। हम मीडिया के माध्यम से चाहते हैं कि जनता प्रधानमंत्री जी से सवाल पूछे कि क्यों जो सरहद पे खड़ा जवान देश की सुरक्षा के लिए अपनी जान दे रहा है, उनके हितों के साथ क्यों खिलवाड़ किया जा रहा है। हम आज एक बुक रिलीज करेंगे, उसके बाद मैं इनवाइट करती हूँ D.K. शिवकुमार जी इसके ऊपर अपनी बात को रखेंगे। धन्यवाद। Thank you so much. Thank you.
Namaskar to all of you. Today is a very important day in public life for me. For the first time I am coming to Goa Pradesh and meeting the press. I've been here on various occasions earlier, on various conferences. Once I was in a cooperation conference, we had a All India Ministers Conference. Sometime as a power minister was here. But today on behalf of the Congress party, I'm here to give my voice to the soldiers, to the army men of this country. Lal Bahadur Shastri gave us just 2 simple lines. Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. After 75 years of independence, Indian farmers fought a mighty government. They had 400, BJP had 400 numbers. For more than 1 year, the farmers of this country had to struggle, fight, make this government to have a U-turn on the laws which are done against the farmers. 700 and odd farmers died. Still they have not been declared as a martyr of this soil. But today I am here, apart from the farmers, for those jawans, these soldiers, who have been protecting their lives for the sake of our country, who have been on the borders with the rifles which our government has given to them. I would like to remember Rajivji when he gave the voting right to 18 years old from 21 years. Please excuse me, I am not taking any of the names because already my my in-charge General Secretary has already welcomed all of them. I would like to remember Rajivji. I was in the Parliament sitting on the gallery. There was a big question by all the BJP and other leaders, opposition leaders, that why you are giving voting right to 18-year-old youths. Rajivji replied in his reply, there was a big opposition. No opposition party accepted. They did not believe in the youth of this country. But Congress believed in the youth of this country. Rajivji believed in the youth of this country. Rajivji said before the voting, see, at the age of 16, we all appoint boys to the army. Whoever who are past 16 years, who are past SSLC, we recruit them. After recruiting them, we give a rifle to them. They stand in the border of this country. They stand in the border of Pakistan. They stand in the border of China. They stand in a different part of the country with the rifles. They are given their lives. When we have confidence on them to protect our country, why not in democracy? From panchayat to parliament? In democracy, leaders have to be elected. For a panchayat and panchayat member, a jilla panchayat, a municipality, a corporation, an assembly, an MLA, then he becomes a chief minister. In parliament, a parliament member is been elected, he becomes a parliament member, and he is the prime minister of this country. So such confidence we are restoring on the youth of this country. Why not we give a voting right? So those who have been on the borders of this country, the youngsters, now have been given the voting right. So I am coming to the point now, for those Jawans who have been protecting this country in the borders, who have been the backbone of this country. Today, their image is in a dent. Their opportunities have lost. After Modi ji coming to power, whatever the promises has been given to those Jawans, those soldiers, today the Indian National Congress Party, not only here, the entire country, we want to come out that you have given power to protect our country, you have given strength, you have sacrificed, you have protected our country, you have protected our lives, and now you are not being honored. So on this, I think a small note also will be circulated to you. A detailed noting has been given on the Hindi and English version. So after 75 years of independence, the Kisan fought on the streets near Delhi. Today situation has come all over. I don't appeal to all the soldiers or army men or whoever who has been protecting our nation. But the retired army men, retired army soldiers, all of them in their heart have lost their love on our country and the government. So the Indian National Congress has a big history. The Congress strength is country's strength. Congress history is country's history. So today, even Goa history is also a Congress history. The Congress party at this time, whenever the Congress government had in Goa in the past, after the formation of the state, they have contributed for the growth of the state with lot of love, lot of harmony, lot of peace, lot of development was being shown. Last year also, the last election also, the people restored some confidence on us. But today, with lot of central government involving, BJP involving, we lost our members and BJP formed the government. But are the people satisfied? I have just come here to tell, please give us a mandate. Karnataka may be in a border. Maharashtra may be in a border. But here a small state, Goa, we have confidence on the Goans. They are educated. They know the value of the democracy. They will fulfill their obligation and they will go for a change. We want the Congress party, which we have a own history. We want a change. We want to give a good governance. So I have come here to appeal to all the Goan voters, my brothers, my sisters, and all my friends. Give us an opportunity. We will give a change. We will give a change for development. We will give a change on communal harmony. We will give a corruption-free government. So I request you to give us a stable government which we should not depend upon anyone. Whatever the alliance we have today with the one party, joining to all of us, we have joined. Joining was a good beginning. We all will work together and we will give a successful government for the growth of Goan history. So today, apart from the political development, what is going on in the national level, though the mighty governments have to go back, please the farmers, request them. The Prime Minister of this country has asked him to pardon them. That means it shows that whatever the decision the government has taken was not right. The youth of this country are suffering. There is a big unemployment. There is a big financial crisis. No minister, no states have the confidence on the central government. This is what you all are looking at. Whatever we have spoken at earlier times, the Congress party, in the national level, we have delivered. At the time of Rajivji, at the time of Indiraji, at the time of Manmohan Singh ji, whatever has been promised to the people of this country has been delivered. But today, I think you all have tasted the power of the central government and the state government here. You had a double engine government, but here in this double engine government in Goa and Delhi, we could not deliver. The peak on corruption, on COVID was so high, even the governor had to admit that there is a big corruption in the state. I don't want to go to the other issues, but one thing, why I was just commenting on the youth and the Jawans or the soldiers of this is that they are the backbone. The subject today is whatever was promised by Modi ji in his political speeches at the time of elections, or the manifesto, whatever they had promised, they could not deliver on these soldiers of this country. Modi ji did not implement one rank, one pension. What was wrong? It is a bound fundamental right. If you want, I can go to the entire details of that. By the parliamentary reply has come out that 1,25,000, 1.3 lakh jobs are vacant. When such big population is there, population has rise, unemployment has rise. Okay, forget employment to others. Even to the soldiers, even to the army men, the government is not able to fill the jobs. Is this not a shame of the country? Whatever the facilities has been given to them, whatever the facilities earlier Congress government was been given, everything has been withdrawn, subsidized. Even on the health scheme, on the ex-serviceman health scheme, what is the small contribution they used to pay? They used to get a benefit. Even those schemes have been withdrawn. They had to go to a private hospital. Restriction has been imposed on all the purchase of the goods in the canteens. A limit has been done for only 10,000 rupees. What's wrong in this country? Only 10,000 rupees. What is the inflation? What is the growth of essential commodities? A man who has served this country as a Jawan, as a soldier, as a lieutenant, as a general, or whoever may be, who goes to the canteen, who enjoys the privilege of a military canteen, can buy the restricted only to 10,000 rupees. Is it not a shame on India? I could not understand. So the limitation, even they have been given only 50% GST is being imposed on them. What's wrong? At least can't they be exempted from the GST? So every soldier of this country, every Jawan of this country who has been served the nation, his pocket has not been pickpocketed. His heart is bleeding with blood. The heart of the people who have served this country is bleeding with blood. This is what I have come to share. Modi ji has even imposed tax on the disability people when they are pension. Is it not a shame of this country? I want the Honorable Prime Minister to answer this question. All this question. Even the short service commission, where the military officers had some opportunity. After 14 years of service, they could have petrol bunks, the gas, various reservations has been done. Everything has been disappeared after the privatization has come up. Where is the opportunity? Only the opportunity they have, they can become a security guard. Apart from nothing is there. So all the military forces who have got the various opportunities has been deployed. We have given a detailed note on this. So one thing I would like to tell. Today the youngsters of this country, they have been hurt a lot. They have been hurt a lot. They are not coming forward. All the people who have served this nation, the farmers were on strike. Days have come. Even these disciplined soldiers of this nation will come to the streets. What will be the law and order problem? I want the Prime Minister who is coming, or the BJP leaders who are coming to Goa, to answer this question. What about the youth? What about the military forces which we are posing? I request, appeal to all my Goan friends and the voters. Please, with a folded hand, please give us a chance. We will give a stable government. We will give a government with a national image. We will give a government which had created the history of the nation's movement for the past 60 years. Congress party had given a very successful government for the growth and development of this country. Whatever development you could see, it is those governments at the regime of Jawaharlal Nehru ji, Pandit Jawaharlal ji, Indira ji, Rajiv ji, Manmohan Singh ji, and all our leaders who have been given an opportunity. I want you to ask any questions you have on this.
ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟವಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ.